Get myself together. Okay. Yo, what's up? What's howling YouTube? We're gonna check out today's video. A death battle. Hulk versus Godzilla. Hoo hoo hoo. This is gonna be a crazy one, but I think nah. There's too much. There's too much going on with Hulk to think that he's gonna lose to Godzilla. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna lose to Godzilla. So I'm thinking it's gonna be Hulk. That's my money. Off the gate, off rip. I think we got. That's my boy. That's Bruce. That's my boy. Big Green. It's gonna be Big Green. So that's what I'm rooting for. But we'll see. Let me know who you guys are rooting for. Ooh, CG.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Marvel's
Why did they use that picture for Godzilla?
King of the monsters. He's with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
Who
who would
would
win
win
a death battle.
I'd be surprised. Hulk's personification of enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to control that enemy within ourselves, and we can't control the conduct of the world. Bill Bixby. Oh, is that who created him? Huh.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a
Both.
mean green smashing machine, the angry
Good
son
question.
of the gamma bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma
Ooh,
scientist
them
of all,
1930s,
Dr. Robert
1940s
Bruce
comic.
Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed off
I mean,
giant who must be
technically
really
died,
glad
but-
Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the
And
Hulk emerges
million-
when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him
When
when
he's
he's angry.
But
Yeah.
it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with
Mhm.
many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Is that a clown one?
Like Joe Fixit, the original
Yeah.
Grey Hulk. He's a cunning
I
gangster
read
and
about
the only
him.
Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that
Oh.
Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy
I don't think
shit,
I've ever heard of that
somebody
one.
actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy,
Let's
is
read
known
the
as
facts. Robert Bruce Banner, 8 foot. He's 8. No. When he's Hulk, he's 8 foot. Okay. I'm like, what? Wait, yeah, yeah. This is when he's the Hulk. Yes. Okay. When he's Bruce, he's 5'10". Oh, close to my height. Okay. Weight. Bruce, 120. Oh, he's 120 pounds when he's just Bruce. Devil, fractured sun. Okay. Green scar. Guilt. I have no idea what guilt is. Or are we learning, chat? We are learning. Joe Fix. Yep, we know Joe Fix. We know the Professor. We know Savage. And we know World Breaker. Abnormal ulcers. Doc Green. I don't know what Doc Green is. Cole? Clue? Maestro. I think I heard of Maestro before. Mindless Hulk. I've never heard of Mindless Hulk. No. He shares the same name with the symbiote god. Titan and Uber Hulk. Okay. Former ruler of Sakaar. Likes puppies.
Savage Hulk.
That's
It seems
cool.
he also
That's
developed
cute.
from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's
Oh,
more
I can
clever
see
than
that.
you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain
Yeah,
and the
that's
Hulk.
who they have in the MCU right now. Who not a whole lot of people like, and it is actually crazy because we wanted I think for a time there that there was a lot of people who wanted to see an intelligent Hulk, actually normal talking Hulk, not a whole grunting Hulk. But then when they gave this to us, we was like, okay, it's cool, and now change back. and they didn't change it back yet. And kind of haven't really had the Hulk since, I wouldn't even say Infinity War. I don't think we've had the Hulk since in all effective action since Age of Ultron. Really, it's kind of crazy. Hoping that they turn that around. I've heard good things about the movies coming up. Spider-Man: Brand New Day. He is supposedly going to be going back to Savage. We'll see. That is yet to be known, yet to be seen. But that's just a rumor right now. I don't know if that's concrete, but we will see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, guys.
Hulk's brawn, the buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker.
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150
I
billion
think that's
tons
who
of
they had in Ragnarok, in Thor Ragnarok. That was supposedly Green Scar.
Jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound.
Yeesh.
And take all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once.
Okay,
he
come
was
on.
pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say World Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it by himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink
Just
calling
that-
himself
I
the
do not-
strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor,
I didn't know
the
that.
Hulk consistently
Okay.
battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials. Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man.
Oh,
But the
boy.
Green Guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds.
Yeah,
Even
we
getting
know that
ripped apart by Wolverine
We know
barely
that one.
slows him
He's got
down.
an
And the
insane
angrier
healing
he
factor.
gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read people's...
Okay, so we're just Supermaning it now? I didn't know that. What? When did they give him that? These are one of those. Oh, you wouldn't find this, but only in like Death Battle, or if you went deep lore reading, deep lore diving into a character specific, specifics and whatnot. I didn't know he could do that. That's definitely not one of his usuals. That definitely goes into, Superman can phase through things. Superman can mind read. That's not his usual repertoire. That's
minds? Oh, also, he can see
Find stuff out.
ghosts
Oh,
and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk
Oh,
can, for
when
some reason,
She-
break the
She-Hulk
fourth
can do
wall and
that.
talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense
so then-
now. It's all gamma.
Exactly.
It's all
In real
gamma.
life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma
Interesting.
comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right.
So it's
Dr.
just
Banner is
an
a certified
unknown-
genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's
Fourth
comparative
smartest.
to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built
Okay, now that makes sense. Well, he's not smarter than Doctor Doom. I understand Reed and Tony, but he's not smarter than Victor.
built
Okay.
the Her Collider
Yeah, I
Synchrotron,
guess.
a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes.
Ooh.
He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired
Okay.
up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even
Whoa.
built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom.
Boom.
They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb
Ah,
on his
that
own,
Thunderbolt.
keeping its design
Always wanted
secret.
something dangerous.
In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the Green Door.
You know how we said
Yeah,
the bomb
I
killed
think I heard
Bruce?
about that
That
before.
wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below
That
place,
picture.
the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of
Vans,
reality.
what's up, buddy?
It's
How you
trippy,
doing?
but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then
Watch
a
the
green
death
door
battle
opens
right-
and he
latest
goes
death
back to
battle
where
right
he
now.
was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars,
Hope
or
you're having a
digested
lovely
by
Sunday, buddy.
werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The
Yep,
green door
yep.
did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of gamma, this anomaly from the
I'm doing
bedrock
good,
of
I'm
hell,
doing good.
spawns from none other than the
Been working
one
a lot,
below all,
but I'm
the
doing good.
dark side of the one above all.
That's right.
Ooh.
God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce
What?
to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So,
Nah.
what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't
All of it.
overthink it, Wiz.
Everything all
Hulk
above.
is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there
We are
is.
watching the Hulk versus Godzilla death battle. Latest death battle. Godzilla is the son of the atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of the darkness of human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse. By Tomoyuki Tanaka. Oh, so was Godzilla created from a bomb too? I thought he was an ancient beast. Huh. Or was he just woken up by the atomic bomb? I could have sworn the original thing was that he was woken up by the atomic bomb. Okay.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to
Yeah.
witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Yeah, okay, so he
Godzilla,
is.
the
I was
king of
like,
the
he wasn't
monsters.
created by
he
a
was
bomb.
pretty pissed off
I
over
kinda-
the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan.
My bad. The explanation made it seem like he was made by the bomb, and I thought, that was a correlation between Hulk and Godzilla. They were both created by bombs. So, that was very stupid of me. I thought, the brain worms, they crisscross sometimes, and he is a lizard. He's a giant, ancient lizard monster thing.
And for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed
Impossible.
prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic roar ever.
The old time
Over the years, there have been many
prosthetics that they
iterations of the
had.
beast.
Between
In
movies,
effects.
TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping
Yeah,
around.
what the
Not
heck? What was that
including
last
Manila,
one?
the Scrappy
Ew.
Doo of Kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his
Yeah,
entire history,
there's
focusing on the
correlation.
larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
I don't know if you can send it in there, but if you want to send it in on Twitter or whatever, you can
with ease.
afterwards.
He's so casual about
I'll
bullets
check
and
it out
rockets,
later.
they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A
Yeah, I think they
concentrated
gave
beam
him-
or
yeah, I
spray
think
of
everything
radioactive
radiation-wise
heat. With an
gives him-
estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But
Dang.
depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray
Okay.
is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power. And spins.
Or
Doubles?
he can blast it out of his back
Ye-
and fly. Well,
Doubles
he
the
could
amount
always
of
do that, I guess.
95 times the surface of the sun? Okay, all right, now I'm getting it.
Look at him go.
With enough energy built
That
up,
looks
Godzilla can blast a
goofy.
nuclear pulse out of his whole body,
Whoa.
creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His
Oh, that's
blazing
cool.
laser can even break through dimensions. Like when he found
Okay.
himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
Uh-huh. There's
Bark?
also a number of era exclusive
Oh,
powers.
was there a
Shin
Godzilla
can-
anime that I didn't check out yet? You know what? There may have been. Yeah, you can send it afterwards. I'll check it out afterwards.
can fire rays from his
Wait, let me see. Atomic breath variants, laser eyes. He has laser eyes too. Okay. I thought. Wow. All right. I mean, I haven't really. So to be fair, I haven't really checked out all that many Godzilla stuff. So I'm not really hip onto the whole of Godzilla lore. I know just big hulking monster that can shoot lasers or energy breath from his mouth. He charges it up in his back scales and his tail and shoots it out. That's it. And he's very tough. So spiral heat ray, tail beam. He has a tail beam too. Okay, vapor breath. That evolution. Bark. Flight sort of. Some flight sort of. That was the thing where he was goofily blowing breath from it and flying somehow. Magnetism. Magnetism. Okay. Nuclear pulse. Phase. Rate radar. Yeah, we know generation. Reality. Now that's a new one too. Reality breaking. I didn't know that. Yeah, I do. Sorry.
tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes.
All I
Pew,
asked
pew.
that
Effectively
you
a
deal
living
with them.
nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can
I
detect
thought
and
they were
attack
3
threats
minutes.
automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000
at
years,
that.
can make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget,
Okay.
Big G can ball with the best of them. After
All
Charles
right,
Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes,
basketball
Godzilla got
commercial.
busy.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh,
Like-
yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he
Whoa.
picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons,
Yeah,
or
that's-
when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including
Okay,
the
that's-
Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's
Okay,
scary enough
okay.
for you?
Now I see.
God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome
I
might,
was-
he's battled the most dangerous of foes.
I was afraid, Hulk would be too OP for him, but it's looking like he can do some damage. All right, we'll see. So yeah, they're just basically going down all his feats and stuff. He can go through dimensions. His laser beams are atomically nuclear atom splicingly hot. He can fly, shoot beams from his tail and whatnot. He can go through dimensions and fight gods and whatnot, and it's a lot. He can do
Like King Ghidorah
wow,
and
a
Gigan.
lot.
In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds. And that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
Yeah, he got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies.
I still have to go
you can
and look
blow
at
up his
one.
head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost
Yeah, I'm
possessed
sure
a
some
robot,
fans-
his
yeah,
bones summoned
you got
another
him, buddy.
Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He's
Like
stomped
America?
around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically
Yeah, I remember
linked
that
with
movie.
Japan, a symbol of both their
Made him look like
devastation
a rapper
and
for some
resilience,
reason in that
a
one.
reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him,
Yeah.
a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people.
Yep,
I'd say there's
defending
two types of
people, too.
Godzillas. The monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Or the
Well,
dragon
there is
throw?
a third type, but to understand that, we should
Hit him with
first
that dragon
answer a
throw?
question. How does Godzilla walk?
On two legs,
On two
Wiz,
legs?
obviously.
One foot in front of
But
the other?
according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point.
Is it theory
if
for how he
Godzilla
walks?
can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly. What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of
That
physics?
has been the recurring theme of like kaiju stories. They're like from another dimension or whatnot. They're not originally from ours, which is pretty interesting.
Dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all
Yeah,
over
he's
the
a
place.
very
This
strong boy.
archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious.
Oh my
Just
God.
walking
Ew.
through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes
Finger.
around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and
Okay.
growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a
Distorts
far
the
more
universe.
complex origin for all Godzillas.
Look at
Godzilla
that
is
butt,
a
that
test
mouth,
for
dude.
humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
Look at
And
beam.
Godzilla is its avatar.
I have to watch
Through
Singular
Ultima,
Point now.
this entity
Singularity
sees the
Point now.
universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular
Control
point, one of many gateways
causality?
through which the entity can tamper
Okay. Now he's seeming a little bit more OP.
with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say,
You can
that
just say-
thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it
You
no longer
mean-
happened.
That's not to say
Kind of like a Izanagi or Izanami.
such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause
Oh,
and
you look
effect
so
and
ugly.
nullifies events in
Ew.
retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR,
Mine too.
Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal
Oh,
diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Oh boy. Okay.
Look at the skulls.
Causality.
Gaze
Causality
into
is
their eyes.
it's
Now you are
that's a
completely
crazy concept.
hypnotized.
I don't fault it
You've
being
fallen
stumped
into
by
my
that
evil
one.
trap. I order you right now. Go to deathbattle.gg.
Oh, is that JoJo's
it
character?
didn't work.
I don't
Abilities.
know.
It's time for a death battle.
All right, I still got Bruce. Who you got, Superfans? I got Bruce. Although Godzilla looking pretty OP, I got Bruce right now.
Godzilla has reached
His
the
mouth
city.
is basically
So far, the
nuh-uh.
evacuation is... Wait, look!
Come on, Bruce. You like lizards more? Alright, so you got Godzilla. Alright. Don't do much, Bruce. Oh. Don't work, buddy. Oh, he literally peeled his muffin
Hulk,
cat
time
back.
for me
Look.
to take over. We don't want any trouble.
No! Hulk stays!
Ain't gonna do it. Charging it up. That's just gonna make him mad, though. That's just gonna make him mad. Yeah!
You're strong! I scan the world!
So sick!
Take out!
Ding! Oh, yeah, just go back. Yep. Okay, let's see. He hasn't even changed yet, though. Oh, that was sick! Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Ooh, sick! Okay. Ew.
Stupid lizard.
Up. There goes that causality. Damn. Thought it was too easy. Red door. Oh yeah, because Hulk can just come back too.
I think I understand.
I feel like this is rearing to be a
Days since the battle
tie.
began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are...
Dang, you shouldn't have been there. You
How
shouldn't
does
have.
it work?
Well, smash.
All right, he's also got Bruce's mind, so
Million
yeah,
trillion to one and
that's
rising
also a part of
against the
Hulk
odds.
as well. You could definitely
Chance to
think of
nullify
something.
the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80
We're
degrees.
mathing
This
in real
element
time?
is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma,
That brain working.
1,000 times. A million.
Yeah, because he can just come back again and again.
I just need one.
Oh. Same. Smash is what I think Godzilla. Is he punching through his causality? He did the thing that they did.
guy. We did it.
Why does his shoulder look that weird?
Okay,
That looks
run
weird.
this by me.
Okay.
What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories.
Like, what happened?
First up, power.
Yes, let's
Most
break this
versions
down.
of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
Yes.
Big guy
Yes.
clapped a
Yeah, he
universe
cut
to bits
infinity,
and shook
or
the
the universe.
infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads.
Yeah.
In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616
rip
Hulk
him apart.
smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima
He would
changes
bully him.
things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a win. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
Yep.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power
So
becomes
brave.
nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially
Okay,
when you look at their
I
immortality.
don't agree
This
with that,
was
but
practically
that's
a
fine.
never-ending death loop. Even with their healing
think he
factors,
has
both
power.
could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The
Yeah,
Green Door
it can
instantly
both just come
appears when
back.
Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent
Wow,
what was
they
happening
both
in
do-
those other
Yeah,
dimensions.
that's fair.
So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's Cosmos has
Ooh,
infinite higher
going into
dimensions,
the lore.
which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain
House of
the one above all.
Ideas.
Since the one
Oh,
below all
that's
mirrors the one
cool.
above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below
'cause
place,
there's no-
the Hulk's respawn point and source of power,
Is-
is out of the entity's reach.
Nice.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes
Yeah.
down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly
They
spews
explain
this
it, they gotta
stuff, so there's
explain.
plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space,
Nah.
so he should be able
Hulk
to
is
reach
way
through a
cooler.
singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate
person
reality
inside
beyond
him.
our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that
The
scanned the
person
infinite
inside
multiverse with the
him.
speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones
Yup.
in a matter of days,
Like
and even
that.
built
His
an
big
ultimate
brain is like
nullifier.
that.
It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if
Yep.
Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it
Oh.
so.
Even
Purple meant
among
to-
gods and monsters, man was
Okay.
the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Let's go.
Next time on Death
All right, what we
Battle.
got next time? What we got next time? Oh, this is the 200th episode. Oh, spoilers! It was Ruby and is Ruby and Maka?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more.
Huh. Okay. Mm. Huh. You know, okay, that's a great death battle idea. Okay. All right. That'll be a good one. Okay. Great death battle. Great job by Death Battle. That was yep. I was even there was a lot that we found out today by the by all the specifics and the lore and deep dive and whatnot. Interesting stuff too. But yeah, Hulk won. I knew Hulk was gonna win. I knew. So yeah, great death battle. I shall check out the next one when it comes out. Let me know what you guys think. Were you rooting for Hulk? Were you rooting for Godzilla? Were you disappointed that Hulk won? Don't nobody care if you. But yeah, it was a great death battle. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Go check out Death Battle and all their other previous death battles that they've put out so far. I'll leave a link for the original video down in the description below. And I shall holla at y'all on the next one.